What if I told you that by simply tapping on specific points on your face and upper body, that you could literally dissolve fear and anxiety and instill confidence and a sense of security? You can. It's called EFT tapping, and it's one of the fastest, most effective ways to regulate your nervous system, to release and install new beliefs into your subconscious mind. So if you've ever said, I'm doing the affirmations, I'm journaling, I'm visualizing, but you still feel stuck, this probably is your missing piece. I know it was for me. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it's often called psychological acupuncture. So instead of needles, we use our fingertips to gently tap on specific acupressure points on the face and on the upper body while saying targeted statements. So it's a blend of modern psychology, Chinese medicine, and neuroplasticity. It's a tool that literally helps you rewire your emotional responses and your belief systems at the root. From a Chinese medicine perspective, we're tapping on meridian lines or energetic high waves that move life force, prana or qi, through your body. In fact, researchers injected blue dye into these points and found that meridians actually lit up, confirming their presence. But it goes much deeper. At each tapping point, there are neural clusters, dense groupings of nerve endings and blood vessels. So when you tap on these points, you're not just working with energy, you're directly stimulating your nervous system. So whenever that you're stressed or anxious or holding on to these limiting beliefs that you just can't seem to get rid of, your brain activates your amygdala, the part responsible for fear and survival. And this sends your body into a fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. So when you're in this state, your subconscious mind cannot accept anything new because you're busy surviving. Think about it. If you're being chased by a tiger, would you think, this is the time I'm going to get creative and start a new project? No, your body is focused on surviving in that moment. Tapping tells your brain that you're safe. You can calm down now. And your body lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and your subconscious becomes more receptive. You enter a lower brainwave state. And this state is the perfect state to rewire your belief pathways through neuroplasticity. When you tap on a belief like I'm not enough and start bringing love, forgiveness, and neutrality to that belief, you literally begin dissolving the protein bonds that are locking that belief in place. Once those synaptic loops soften, your brain becomes capable of forming new associations, like it is safe for me to receive. Success is inevitable for me. I am worthy of overflow and abundance. This is how tapping reprograms your emotional responses, your self-concept, and inevitably your reality. What's great about it is you don't have to wait 21 days for a new habit to form, a new neural pathway to form, because EFT works on both the energy body and on a neurological level. So you can clear deeply rooted emotions like fear, anger, guilt, shame, in just a few rounds. So if you're someone who's ready to actually feel instead of numbing, deflecting, or distracting yourself, tapping gives you emotional mastery. You move energy through, not around. So here's a layout of the process. So you simply start with what's bothering you. Maybe it's a thought, an emotion, a memory, a belief, and then you just rate it 0 through 10. This is called the SUDS rating, or the subjective units of distress. And then you begin with a setup statement on the side of your hand, acknowledging that belief. So even though I feel unworthy, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then you're going to move through the tapping points, which is the top of your head, above your eyebrow, the side of your eye, under your nose, your chin, your collarbone, and then under your arm. And you're going to follow with statements that acknowledge the past belief and then therefore neutralize that emotional charge. And then you're going to slowly start to bridge to a new belief. One bridge affirmation that helps your mind accept the new belief is adding, it is safe for. So it is safe for me to feel worthy. This new affirmation becomes easier for your mind and body to accept rather than just jumping to, I am worthy. So for example, even though I feel unworthy to receive abundance, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I release any shame and fear around receiving abundance. It is my divine right to experience abundance, and therefore it is safe for me to receive. I now choose to allow avalanches of abundance to pour into my life in all forms. I experience an abundance of health, wealth, love, and happiness. It is safe for me to allow abundance to show up in my life because I am worthy of it. I'm worthy simply by being me. I have always been, always will be worthy of abundance. I am enough, I am worthy, and I deserve abundance. So most people will do about 3 rounds of that and they'll immediately feel an emotional shift. They'll feel less unworthy and much more worthy and open to receiving abundance into their life. And remember, this is all unconscious, so you're not aware of it. But if you watch any of my other videos, you know how I talk about how our reality is a direct reflection of our beliefs. So if you start to believe, I am worthy of abundance, I expect abundance, I am worthy simply by being me, and those are unconscious beliefs that you have, your mind is going to open up its awareness to accept and to receive opportunities that align with those beliefs. Because you cannot magnetize what you do not feel safe receiving. You can't hold the vision of your future self if your nervous system is still in survival mode. EFT tapping opens the doorway to a new belief system. This is the identity work, and this is how you become energetically aligned. So your body, mind, and soul are all saying yes to what you desire. There's no conflict. And it's one of the most powerful tools to create space, to soften resistance, and to reprogram your subconscious mind for expansion. So make sure that you're subscribed to my channel because I post multiple EFT tapping sessions as well as my Instagram and on my TikTok. And if you're ready to shift on a quantum level, you're ready to make a quantum leap in your life, make sure that you download my Quantum Shift Activation, where I'm going to help you to clear resistance, let go of the outcome and drop control, and activate you squared, which is the highest version of you who's living your next level reality. Don't forget to like this video and send it to someone who you think may benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.